Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. If you are not new, please subscribe as well. Give it a thumbs up and comment down below because it all helps my channel so much. It helps my channel's algorithm. It helps a lot with my channel and it helps my channel grow as well. So I really appreciate that and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because it really means a lot to me. All right, so today I am sharing this treat holder. I'm combining two bundles in the new annual catalog because I love them both. And you've seen these already because I've done things with them already. And also this die that I'm using on the bottom and on the top of this is from our designer tags dies, and I used this the other day on the quick and easy project. And if you didn't see that, I'll link it down below in the description, which if you don't know where the description is, it's the little arrow to the right. It just points down. Just click on that and it'll give you the description below, because I do put a lot of links in there. All right, everyone, this is what we are making. I'm changing up the color because you know I have to change it up to give you some other ideas. But the only thing I'm changing is the box. So it opens like this. Oops, and it's got minis in here, the Ghiraradelli, but it does hold a full-size Ghiraradelli. So you can probably put 3, maybe 4 in here of the big size. So I love when you can put extra in there because it's cute for like a birthday or for just a friend thinking of you. I love doing that, just bringing something to a friend, and you know, they really, really appreciate it. So it just says sweet right here, and it's just the little tag from the cup of tea bundle, and I think that's everything. All right, so let's get started with it. What you're going to need for this. These are the designer tags dies. It comes with this large one too. And this also comes with this, along with these roses here. It's really pretty. The butterfly, the little leaves. So it's a really, really good one. And all these other tags. The other one I'm using is the Happiness Abounds, which is has the blossoming happiness. This is a bundle. So if you buy the bundle, you save 10%. So I'm using all 3 of these flowers and these leaves here. I love the sentiments on this one too. And then we are using the cup of tea bundle. And this is the cup I'm using. And I'm also using the little tag and the sweet. But there are a bunch of sentiments you could put on this. Enjoy. I just can't thank you enough. It's time for tea. Maybe tea bags would fit in here as well. I haven't tried that, but it looks like they might. And then there's just a to and from, and then the sweet is what I'm using on this one. This is also a bundle. You save 10% if you buy the bundle. Now the designer series paper I used on this one is from our 2021-2023 designer series paper, and these are all our in colors for 21 to 23. And I use the Fresh Freesia. And I'm going to use the Tea Boutique. And I'm using this pattern. It's actually the back side of this one, but I love this paper, and it's got a lot of our in colors in here. Look at the little lemons. Love, love these lemons. I have plans for that lemon. I don't know what it's going to be, but I love that one. So I'm using this for the designer series paper for this one. All right, so let's get going. I did color and cut all of these flowers, and I've already colored some of these flowers for you. So I'll link the video also that has the flowers that I colored, but I colored Melon Mambo. This one is, let me tell you all the colors. Highland Heather, and then this is Daffodil Delight, and then I'm using our new Parakeet Party for the leaves. So I did all that ahead of time just to save time, because we do have to stamp and cut out the little pieces we need for the box. So let's go ahead and start stamping, and let's just stamp the cup first, because why not? It's so cute. And I'm using Memento Black for this. I love how the black and white contrast the colorful flowers, and I thought they were so cute together. And if you don't want to put those flowers in it, or if you don't have it, you can use these little leaves here. They'd be cute, or you can put these leaves in there, and there's little flowers you can add to it if you want. So, let's go ahead and do the tag as well. So we'll do the tag, and then we'll just stamp the sweet inside that tag. Isn't that cute? I love the little tag. It's just so cute. And I'm going to cut this smaller so we can just run it through. Everything I cut out for this, actually, when I did that one right there for my sample, I did it all in the mini cut and emboss. But this time we're going to use the big one. I should have brought it up here because I love that mini. It's just so cute. Alright, so let's cut out these are all the dies I used, by the way. So we'll put the tag on, cut that one out, and then we're going to do the cup. And the cup stays pretty good. It's pretty big. I don't know, maybe I ought to grab a piece just in case, because you know when I'm on video, stuff like this always happens where it wants to move. Alright, so we are going to cut these out. And then we're going to cut out our pieces for our box. So look how cute. Isn't that cup so cute? I love it. You can do it any colors you want. And then there's the little tag. So I'll scoot these out of the way and we will get the pieces we are going to cut for our box. So we're cutting 2 of these. And I have to run it through twice, but I'll go ahead and speed this part up. But you know you need 2 of them. Alright, so I have both of these pieces cut. These are, by the way, Orchid Oasis this time, and the Designer Series paper as well is the Orchid Oasis on this. So I am going to round these corners because these do have rounded corners. You don't have to because it'll work just fine, but I'm just going to go ahead and round the corners. And you're just going to mat one side because you're not going to really see that bottom on this. So I am going to use wet glue and we are going to put this on. Right there in the center, and our cup is going to go on over that. I am going to use a little 1/8 inch hole punch for our tag because we need to string it on the handle of our cup. And I think that everything's ready, so let's get our box made. Okay, so for our box, you are going to need 2 pieces that are 4.5 by 4 1/4. I'm going to show you a little trick, and I've shown this before, but for those of you who are new, you might want to learn this because this is really a good way if you have problems with 16 inches. Now, it's not perfect all the time. You have to be very careful when cutting, but it's really easy. So one of them we're leaving alone, and what I like to do when I do this is I like to put a top for a T for a top right in the corner so that I know which one's the top and which one's the bottom. And the bottom is going to be the smaller one. So what you're going to do on this is you are going to just cut like a 1/16 inch off, and if you have this trimmer, I just put it right to the edge of this. I'm going to try to point it out. Just where this brown part ends, I put it right up to that edge, and that seems to work just about perfect. So it is just a piece like that, not very big. And then you need to cut it on this, it has to share a corner. So I'm going to just turn it this way, and we are going to cut this as well. And there you go. Now this is going to be the bottom, and I messed that part up, so I need to straighten that. And then we are going to score this. Now I'll go ahead and score it on here since we already have this out, but you can use your Simply Scored, and we're just scoring it at 1 inch on all 4 sides. We're going to score both of these exactly the same, 1 inch on all 4 sides. Okay, so we are done scoring that. Now we are going to cut, and we're going to cut them both the same. This is my top piece right here, so I want to remember that. And we're just going to cut. And I like to cut them like this on these types of boxes. I don't know, when they're real square like that, it just seems to work out better for me. Also, I'm going to cut in on these a little bit because I don't want to see that little overhang that sometimes you get. All right, so that is our top piece. We're going to do the same with this lower. Okay, so we have our 2 pieces here. Now let's put them together. You're going to need to sharpen all your score marks. And this again is my top, this is my bottom, so we are going to glue this together. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put, I'm using the wet glue, but you're going to put it on all 4 of these corners. Your little flaps here. We're doing both boxes the same. Make sure you line them up and they're really square, because this will matter too how your box fits if you don't have them lined up real well. Alright, so that's our top. Let's do our bottom. Okay, so now we have them both all glued. I like to keep them, let them sit for a minute, so we'll put our teacup together here. And I did use, when I first did this, I did use my press and seal. So I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to probably end up moving some of these, but just to get your placement is where you want. And then it does help in gluing these as well. So these are going to go like this. This one's going to go over. Don't worry if it goes over the box a little bit, because it's okay that it goes over the box. And then I'm going to just layer my leaves where I want them. And this one's going to come here. So what I do is I just laid it out here. And then I grab my press and seal here, and I just pull it down. And what I can, I'm going to glue, because I am popping up a couple of these, but what I can do is I'll have the placement. Then it's really easy to put them down. All right, so we're going to lift that up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it on here while those are still gluing or drying. And then this is going to go right on top here like this. And make sure you center it before you put it, actually glue it on. So I'm going to use wet glue, and on the pieces that I am not going to pop up, I'm going to just add the glue. So all the leaves I'm not popping up. I'm just popping up the rose and this little purple flower here. And you want to center it on here. And then just press it down. And then just pull off your press and seal. It really helps in something like this. And then I'm just going to grab my dimensionals. And we are going to pop up our rose here. Like that, and then I'm going to pop up this one as well. Just like that. Isn't that cute? I love this bundle together. Okay, so now we will put our box together. It gave it time to dry, and this is the top because yes, I could see my T there. And you may have to kind of squish it a little bit for it to fit, but it fits really good. All right, and then be sure, the thing is to be sure you take those pieces off from each side, from each corner. It's got to share a corner. Okay, so now we're going to put this on here. I'm just going to use the wet glue again. And it does need time to dry as well before pulling it apart. Don't ask me how I know that. So this is going to go on here. And turn it over because you can see exactly how it fits in there. And then we're going to do our bottom piece too. And you're just going to line that up on here too. You can see it from the top. I hope I'm in the frame here. Sometimes I tend to pull things closer to me so I can see it. And I want to make sure this is straight. Alright, you can even take your... I didn't even put enough glue on this. Let's do that again. Alright, I think I got it pretty centered there, yeah. So that's that. Let's put our tag on, and I am using our baker's twine. This is the 22 to 24 in color baker's twine. And I think I'll just use this time this color. Last time I used the Parakeet Party, but I think I'll just use the color that matches this time. And this one's the Orchid Oasis. So we're just going to put enough to make a bow. I'm going to slip this underneath the handle here. So don't glue your handle down. I didn't mention that. Let's move that out of the way. And I'm just going to tie a little bow. Just like that. Cut these ends just a little bit shorter. And then it should be ready to come off. I'll just stick those Ghiraradellis and show you how these big ones fit in as well. So there you go, Orchid Oasis and Fresh Freesia. Which one do you like better? All right, everybody, that is it. If you need any supplies, this is my May Hostess code. You can shop for my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.